Yo, I'm back. We've always been kind of around, but back on this channel, we're gonna be doing streams back again. As daily as we can get it. Obviously, the next couple weeks I am going on vacation at the end of this month, but any day that I am home, I will be live until the kickoff, and then we'll go from there. We're gonna probably be, you know, back on the weekly show. I'm guessing they haven't told me otherwise. Um, with our RPS, I was just a part of their meeting, so I'd have to assume that they still kind of like me. Normally, I am on live on Thursdays over at RPS, but there was a little snafu, and so not like snafu. There was just he couldn't make it back in time, so and I was like, well, I can still go live, you know what I mean? But and we just finished up the Handmaid's Tale, so it was perfect time. So show comments. It's been a while since I have had the hand in the dirt control. I've been on other people's streams the last month and a half. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm looking fairly thin. You know what I'm saying? 65 pounds down. So we're out here. We're working on it. Though I am drinking a Mountain Dew. I'm under my calories. It's still 0 calories. So this is not my typical drink. We just had back to the store last week. A dirty Mountain Dew. It's not bad. No exercise, straight dieting, y'all. Straight dieting. So what else has happened? Absolutely nothing's happened in the NFL. There's some stories with Brandon Ayuk. Okay. And everybody and their moms about Charlie Collier. That's wrong. That's just wrong. And 5 tight ends are in. That's wrong. I don't know what all these crazy kids are doing, but you gotta stick to what works. 2 tight ends. 3 tight ends if you're feeling spicy. But these 4 tight end build players, they're just absolutely losing their minds. Absolutely losing their minds. So let's go ahead and let's figure out how to tweet out my stuff. It's been a long time that I haven't even how to share my stuff here. So give me a second. Share this out. Back. I like it. I'm out here using Chat GPT to make my thumbnail. Dylan, yeah, 97% Najee. I think we're at 96. To be fair, it's like 97 or plus percent on the Millie Makers, but in the overall aspect of post draft now, it's like at 94. But who's counting, right? We're plus 90%, and we will continue to be plus 90% in the Millie Maker. I really do think that it could be what wins me $1 million. I really do believe it. I know that I am literally one in 1,000, 1 in 100,000 type person that believes that. There's probably going to be 7 to 8 other people like me that are taking advantage of this spot of the tournament. I really do think it's an advantage right now. What else is there? Let's see here. What else is good? Click it. I don't understand how this works. But I'm loading up on Najee for probably the last year. This is probably his last year, unless he blows up somewhere. Oh, my computer's a little off. There we go. I forgot I don't remember what I had to do. It's really dusty too. I really need to clean. It has been just sitting here. Not really that used. I haven't done anything. I haven't focused. I have played fantasy football, but I was just on my phone. Not at work, but like you know how I do it. Just put it right there. Do a couple drafts, and I've been doing. I'm at 21, 20-ish, 2-ish drafts over on Underdog. That's going pretty well. Killing it over there, man. So I'm doing 2 kinds of strategies. I am doing me and what I think is optimal over on DraftKings, and then over on Underdog, I am just trying to get. I am playing the marathon, which I just saw, like the domino tweet that Underdog had. that Underdog Drafts had. And then somebody pointed out that they have PPR and and a marathon. But I'm treating the BBM like it's a marathon, and just that's how I'm going to approach it. I'd rather get none of the finals and just make a bunch of money through getting a bunch in the top 10,000 or 100,000. I don't remember how many it is, but we're going to go ahead and jump into the draft. Looks like we have the 2 spot here. We're going to get another shells, another chase share. If I can remember, I will upload the ranks. I've been adjusting them as I have been doing them, but I have not uploaded my ranks to Patreon as often as I would like. So now that I'm getting back into the groove of things, I will be doing that once again. I need to change the size of this. I think that's let's just check this out. Is that good? Yeah, that's probably good. We'll pull up the draft board. We got in here. We got Taylor Gang 82 at the 1 hole. We got J 225 at the 3. At the 2. John Early 99. Pops 127. Kate Ketatron Ketamine Najandro. Seb sounds familiar. Seb the one guy that had like a crazy advance rate. And then we got Zach Levy, Matt 1916, Rick Rouse, Jay White 24. Did I tweet that out? I can't remember if I tweeted it out. I did. Good for me. Good for me. Ooh, Taylor Gang on my nutsack here. It's not every day someone takes Chase at 1. They must have the ranks. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have that. Not that many people have my ranks that they want even to have my ranks, but somebody taking Chase at 1, and that makes me happy. That's the Jameer Gibbs shares. I have a lot. I don't have a lot. I should say. I do get a lot of Bijan whenever I do have someone take the Chase drafter in front of me. It's typically I'm at the 3, and it's usually or 4, and something crazy's happened. But we'll take Gibbs. We'll happily take Gibbs. I just really like Chase that much more. It's not gonna hurt. Oh my gosh! By the way, I did a draft today to get my $10 thing. Or what was it today? I think the $10 draft. I got Chase, and it's this dude who in the 1 hole took Burrow at the 4-5 turn. So I let him go here at the 4-11, or I was at 4-9. I was right around here. I got him to fall to 4-10. Pick 3, right? Like normal, nothing crazy. Fell there, grabbed him, let him pass here. I usually take 100% of the time. I take Burrow at 51 if I'm doing it, so I always let him fall at 4. But he got taken at the 5-1. He didn't grab Higgins. It was just a one-off thing, which whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I have so much Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. Like it's not going to hurt my feelings, but it's like why are you doing that? Like it's not beneficial to you if you don't have anything that copes with it. Like I get it if you have like Derrick Henry or you have like a piece that goes with it. He had nothing. So what are we doing here? What are we doing? I don't see anything else going on. I'm on Route 6 over. Taylor's been falling because of those silly comments that they made, which is fine. I don't know who they're going to give the ball to if they don't give it to Taylor. Let's be honest. They only have 2 receivers and they have 1 running back and a tight end. Like that's it. It's a lot, but it's not a lot. I sought the Lord and he heard and he answered. getting into my faith a little bit more. Been listening to a lot of like church related things. So if I get anything too crazy like that, just let me know. Pull the reins back. But it is what it is. Let's see here. I don't think anything's falling back to me. Everything is pretty much chalk, which is no fun. Yeah, no fun. Yeah, I gotta change this. I'm not gonna be taking ETN right now. He might fall to the 4-5 turn. Does anything fall? Nothing fell. Something low. I like George Pickens, but I really want Devontae Smith more. You know, we might grab Josh Allen. Yeah. Hush. I sought the Lord and he heard and said, Terry Gang, are you in here? This is a little too convenient that I said, I think about taking Josh Allen here and then you go up and take him. I'm thinking about taking George Pickens. And he heard and he answered. Dude, I was not even shitting. I was looking at Wad McConkey. It's wild. Wild, wild, wild. I don't care. I'm giving somebody else good picks. I watched the show Quarterback. I'm in love with Baker. I love their story. So I'm gonna be cheering for him. And like he's not wrong. Like they were just like 1 game, 2 games away from the playoffs. And they were really good. They just struggled after he got hurt. He got beat up. Not saying they can't get beat up again, right? But just saying, like if he's not beat up, it can easily be a better season. Oh, we've also been collecting cards and whatnot, and on Father's Day, I don't know if I've been made a video for Father's Day, but we got Disney cards. We have ourselves a bio. Let's see. Can you guys see it? Go full screen, Dad. Bang. Shiny. What else have we get? What else have we gotten since? I think I showed you guys big old Mike Evans, the prison flash or whatever. So if he does have a good year, I guess that's a good thing. Miles Garrett, Xavier Worthy on the whatever the insert. I thought this one was dope though. This Travis Hunter. What else we get in here? Purple pink flash is what it is. Matthew Stafford, a Drake May, Jerry Judy. This Epic Mickey cool too. I got a Disney box, which came with a Raven. That's so Raven. And this sweet ass Mad Hatter, full of Darling. I don't know who the Darwin Ducks are. And then this cool looking one. It's like worth $1. And then we for my Father's Day gift, we got it. I got myself a little early birthday. So I'm pretty sure I've talked about that. I got a signed Shador Sanders card, and it came in pretty pristine condition. So it's worth like I think it's $300. So What we drafting tonight? Hey, we're drafting this. I might do an underdog. I don't know. I need to do two more underdog drafts to get my free ticket because your boy out here just munched away at all the free promos that they're running. I thought I'd start back with a nice, DK Millie since it's best ball week and whatnot. I sought the load. Nice hero RB start so far. And I'm hoping for a Scattaboo fall. I highly doubt that he falls this far. ETN in the mid fourth round is wild, though. Any answer? Everybody's gonna have a better share of versions of Travis Etienne than me, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. You got a low when you took your L. I'm taking an L right now. I don't believe that Alvin Kamara really has anything to do with it. Like has anything to do with, or should have anything to do with his fall. But clearly, it's going to. So like I have to understand like it is what it is. You just have to take the L. Don't take him where you've been drafting him. Now you got to pull the reins back and take him in the fourth. Mid fourth to late fourth. I got to take him off there and then put him at 40, 45. What's in the mid? What's mid? 43. I got to put him at 43. Right behind Scat. Ain't no way I'm going to be taking David Montgomery around though. That won't have to be a worry. I saw below. We heard the answer. BTJ. I don't get two, but if I don't go this route, I won't get Watson either. I think Watson's more important than two. I think I can get an RB3 that's a little bit more valuable in the bring back. Two. I've been doing DK only this year. Okay, we can run a $10 after this. We can run a 10 whole dollars. $10 holla. If you want to. I am trying not to stream. I think I'm not going to stream any more DK Millies though. Like one, I got to do the show with my boy, and yeah, I need something to stream. You know what I mean? Like I can't just pop up there and just chill with him, take all of his EV or whatever. But my boy JSU, because we are at 90. This is 94, 95. So we're getting up there. I think you have one left. All right. I think I got like 8 left. I did my second one when I got my ticket today. Which, look, controversial take. You don't get your ticket. That was meant, I understood it as that's meant for the new people who, it's basketball week. If you're new, you buy one, you get one. Everybody and their mom was like, why didn't I get my ticket? I was like, homies, it was not for us. That was for the new people coming in right now. Like, it's okay. Like, you're going to lose $25 anyways. Like, it's okay you did a draft and you didn't get your thing. Like, you'll be all right. I promise. They're going to have more deals. Like, that's what I thought mentally. But, good for them. They complained enough. Yeah, you got a free ticket. they were probably going to do something similar to get us that free ticket, and we probably cost us on getting something else, at some other point. But they're going to be running something else. It doesn't even really matter. Like they're running a promo tomorrow, so they don't mind giving away. It's like everybody got up in their feelings about it. I'll just need to take a breather. It's okay. I drafted because I saw James Eagles post something. I was like, oh, okay, I'll draft. And when I didn't get a ticket the next day, I was like, whatever, no big deal. Because that's how, as an adult, you should handle things. Don't take everything so personally if it doesn't work out for you. Just roll with the punches, y'all. Just roll with the punches. Not everything, not everybody's out there to get you. It's not like I understood it as like, you may get it, if you haven't done one. This is for the new people. Like, yeah, maybe they should have posted, for new players, buy one, get one, but they didn't. They advertised it kind of vaguely. They didn't say specifically, this is for everyone, even the ones that drafted. It is what it is. Some good drafts up in here. I like Rick Ross's team too. 2-2. By the way, that is why I don't let Joe Burrow go past me in the 5th round. He went to a team that does not have neither T. Higgins or he might have Chase Brown. He doesn't have Chase Brown. I don't know what he was doing. Not sure what his thought process was, but whatever. Well, I know he can't. Well, I should say I know he can't. I know he shouldn't take any Chargers players because his quarterback has a week 7 bye, which means he wouldn't grab Herbert. But he did. He grabbed Justin Herbert. Regardless, irregardless, he is going to struggle week 7, like bad. I trust in God, my Savior, Mr. Jalen Hurts. He's going to be my regular season king. I have a feeling. We got a fairly decent schedule. Let's see. Let's ask Chat GPT. What did they think? What NFL team is gonna go bonkers during regular season? Let's see here. If you're looking at a team that could go absolutely crazy in the regular season, like 13, 15 wins, highlight reel offense, media hype week every week, here are the best bets based on your current outlook, roster moves, and momentum. The Buffalo Bills. Seattle Seahawks, defending champs with a stacked defense, rising offense, already showed they can dominate when things click. Interesting. I would not have said the Seahawks, but okay. Josh Allen equals cheat code, new coaching, plenty energy, motivation after a playoff heartbreak. Players could believe this could be their year. The Rams, the Eagles, sneaky breakout chaos teams, the Bengals, Dallas Cowboys, tons of talent. My straight up pick, if I had to call it, most likely to go bonkers, Seahawks. Most fun offense, explosion, Bills, dark horse, chaos team, Bengals. Okay, I see you, ChatGPT. I see you. Wait, whose offense did it like? Oh, okay, Bills. That makes sense. Why did it like the Eagles like me? Consistently one of the most complete teams, balanced offense and defense, equals regular season machine, always in that 12 to 14 win range. Not flashy, surprise, but super reliable dominance. Christy Mancuso hit my 4-year anniversary at Underdog earlier this month. Forever grateful for the opportunity this role has given me. She looks like a cool person. Everyone watches women's sports. That is not true. I get two fucks about a women's sport. I don't know what women's sport I would watch. Caitlin Clark is the closest thing that's gotten me to watch a women's sport. There's nothing against women. They're just not. Actually, you know what? Women's MMA. And that's like, a select few. It's not anti-woman. It's just the level of competition is not entertaining. That's an opinion. Oh, why are you taking Malachi Lemon right there? It's fucked up, bro. I don't have anything to do with that. You know what? We're gonna take Dart. Pair him up with Scat. They could easily, blow up together. Not trust in God. Will the 49ers play? They play the Eagles. Well, that'd be perfect. Yeah, Ricky P. I was gonna take Harold Fannin, but Ricky P makes more sense. Not trust in God. So bye week 6, 8, 9 for my running backs. Quarterbacks are 8, 10. Wide receivers are 8, 11, 10, 10. Hopefully Baker makes it back to me. He might. We got that range. 120 is his selection yet. He doesn't. He doesn't. He does. Awesome. I really like Dart this year, especially when I don't get one of the quarterbacks in the 60 to 80 range. Yeah, I've been taking 2 to 3 quarter. Well, I should say I've been taking 2 to 3 quarterbacks in that range. So he is my most known quarterback. He is always. If I didn't get one, he's the guy I'm starting with. If I do get one, he's usually the guy I'm finishing with. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of times where I get like a Herbert's, or if I get, let's just say when I get my Chase shares, I'll get Burrow. I try to grab the I'll try to grab um, Quentin Johnson and him and Herbert, and then if he falls back to me in this 100 range, then I take him in that case. Then I'm like, I got 3 stud quarterbacks, which is why my top 3 quarterbacks are currently Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, and Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart is my most owned quarterback at this point, followed by I think it might be Hurts. Double check that super quickly here. Ah, just okay. There it is. Quarterbacks. Just checked, and Hurts is my top 10 quarterback. He's just too cheap. Next is Drake May. Yeah, I want more Jaden Daniels also after watching quarterback, but I'm like, also he is injury prone. So Jackson Dart, I have a 32%. Herbert at 29, Burrow at 24, Hurts at 20. I am like smashing Jordan Tyson, so I have a lot of Tyler Shuck at 18, and then Caleb and Sam Darnold. Where is my Drake May? I have 4% Drake May. That's no good. What else are we talking about? Hurts, yeah, Hurts at 13. 20. 20%. Oh well, can't have them all. You know what I mean? I wish I could have all the all the peoples, but you can only have two to three. Like I said, I do like myself some Jackson Dart. Oh, oh, oh. Let's see here. I also agree that those players are too cheap. I am on the clock. That was fast. Oh, Baker, get back to me. So now with my third quarterback, done at quarterback. There's a tight end I smash here every time. That would make sense for me to go Goddard here. So if Goddard makes it back to me, I will take Goddard, but there is my highest owned. Actually, a lot of tight ends make sense here, especially since I don't have a receiver from this team. Probably, yeah. No, I like taking. So maybe I shouldn't take Matthews, Baker Mayfield there, but I think actually it's okay. Come on, say likely. Not my favorite tight end. You know, I think he's going to do well, uh, regardless. But Mark Andrews is my guy. I do have a boatload of this man. You think the 10 will fill? All the non-millie contests have slowed to filling. I only think the 10 might fill, like as in a contest tonight, is because everybody got a ticket for doing a contest today. And if it doesn't, in between drafts, I'm gonna go put my kids to bed. So, and honestly, all these things are gonna fill. Let's see here. If we're talking about like contest filling. So there's currently 300,000. The moment the first game kicks off, I think that I think there'll be about 500,000 in 3 weeks. I think that'd be 170, and then the 555 usually gets more filled faster later, but like it's already at 1539, which is pretty big for them. I think they're gonna fill that $3 pretty soon, and that one's gonna be filling quickly for sure. I mean, taking these elite wide receivers early, like Devontae, you know, he sets you up for a good quarterback. Kicking Buka, that was more fun, you know, taking these kind of players. So compare like I'm not trying to compare quarterbacks to quarterbacks because he plays better players elsewhere, but he has Bo Nix, Tyler Shuck, Cam Ward. I have Jalen Hurts, Jackson Dart, Baker Mayfield. I feel like I'd blow him out of the water in quarterback talent there. Running back wise, I mean, if we're not equal because he has two good ones, like in general, I feel like my running back room blows his starting running backs out. Like I feel like we're literally in the same pool. You know what I'm saying? We're both sitting at 6 feet in the water. And when it comes to wide receivers, like I feel like I take the cake there. I don't know. I guess he's beating me at tight end with Kyle Pitts versus Miles Likely. But I feel like I'm dog walking that person. Like they have a good team, but I feel like I'm just dog walking them. I'm not saying this guy has not done anything to adjust the problem. He's going to have a wide receiver week 7 or quarterback, but that's not for him to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like he said, I don't need any help figuring that out. Bleep that, man. I saw the Lord. Yo, 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 Loverman Genius. I just bet one draft is Philly. Not sure if 25 will fill. I think it overlays. Do you think the 25 will overlay? I don't think so. I think it will fill. The year was it 2 years ago? I had 9 of the. I got. See, I knew I was getting screwed over. I knew it. I had 9 teams advance because of the wild card. But it's like I had good teams. I just got messed over because I got a bunch of third place teams, which was amazing because I went from like 10 teams to like 19 teams. You know what I'm saying? Like I had good teams. Just you know, taken out by the old third place. I mean, if we get wild card spots, like we're celebrating. You know, wild card spots are the best. Which bring back underdog to this discussion. I got second place in the golf, which is elimination. You're out, but it scored so high, I got into the next round. So this team should have been out, right? Technically, had it filled up, had they filled the tournament, whatever, it happens. It made it to the next round. It squeaked by the second round, like last day kind of thing. Third round comes. We are in dead last by like 300 extra, like by 300 points. 300 points going into like week 4 of week 6. Like after week 4. We take the lead week 5. And then we hold on to it by the skin of our teeth. But they were catching up that week last week. So now we're in the finals. I'm in the finals, right? I'm all the way in first place. And I'm like, I'm feeling good. I'm like, how am I going to spend $50,000? Like, I was in first place all day. I don't remember the tournament, but I was in first place. I knew it was going to come down because I didn't have anybody at the John Deere, and nothing has gone right since then. I had a full team. I had a full squad. 11 of my 12 players were playing last week, and only 4 of them made the cut, which is pretty terrible. And I got passed by everybody. So I'm like sitting in 35th. right now, which is like $1,000. So I turned $20 into 1,000. There's nothing really to complain about. There's still 3 more days. I can make it back. I think I can make it back to 15 or $1,500, which is still again wild, ROI for something I did in December or January. I don't really remember drafting it, so which I have to be. I'm pretty sure I'm one of nobody else, or I am one of the only people to have made it 2 out of 3 years. And definitely probably the only person to have made it 2 out of the 3 years with who've gone through different both play styles, because those tournaments are wildly hard to advance. The first year I did it was like 8 rounds, and it was like 3 weeks. If you had a bad week, you're knocked out. All the way to the final week where the top. I mean, I got 11th place, and that was $1,000, which is kind of funny that I'm making $1,000 in 50th place. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of wild that they pay out the same. Oh, what's everybody doing here? Anything crazy? No. I have a lot of Baaaackk Cooper. Yeah, he's my second highest owned player at wide receiver. Tyson is my highest owned at 40%. Cooper is my second at 32%. Jalen McMillions, who I drafted here, I have 28%. Ricky Pearsall at 24%. Jamar Chase, which, let's be honest, should have been mine at 23%. We play the hits, boys. We play the hits. So if you want to know what I've been doing for the last 2 months since I've been away, this is it. I've been drafting the same teams over and over again. I do love my teams. I'm building. I really do think that they're all going to rise. Obviously, I was wrong about ETN. That's gonna be like probably my biggest miss. Unlike other touts, most like 95% of them, they're not going to admit to their flaws or their mistakes that they make. I am one of them that admits to it, probably to a fault. Like I probably do it too much, but I'm not trying to scam you guys into a $50 signing up fee or anything crazy. I sat below and he heard the answer. We're gonna take Tank to the back. I sat below. We're gonna take Mitchell if he makes it back to us. Or should I take? Did we get Goff? Who did we get? Jalen Hurts, Jackson Dart. We didn't take off. But we can make a small bet on them. Nah, we'll see what he does here. I don't have a lot of Tesla. I don't believe. Tesla at 8%. We're fine. We don't need him. 80 Mitchell's more my speed. 80 Mitchell is more my speed. And he has a bye week 13, which nobody else has, so. I hope everybody's doing well, though, in the chat. It's been a while, so if you guys got anything going on in your lives, let me know. You guys want to get off your chest. I appreciate everybody coming in here. I don't know who's hit the like or if anybody's hit the like or not, but if you have, appreciate it. If you haven't, it is what it is. Go about your day. Hope you're happy. 5 likes. That's a lot of likes. That's a lot of likes. That's a lot of likes for me. And we're back to 401. Okay. Small tidbit. I don't know if I should take this personally, I had been sitting at 390 to 395 for the last 2 years, pretty much. I tried. I tried a couple years ago, really hard to push to get to a higher number. Absolutely failed. Like I don't know what I did wrong or whatever. Maybe it's because I'm getting demonetized every time I played a video, so maybe that was it. So I don't know. So I stopped. I haven't made a video in about a month and a half to 2 months now, and I gained 6 subscribers. Guys, am I shit? Is it me? Do you guys just don't like me when I'm streaming? Should I just make pre-made content? I don't know what you guys want from me, because at this point I felt a little offended that I'm getting more subscribers now than I did when I streamed every day. So I was like, well, at this point, do I even stream anymore? I'll get the 500. I'm trying to get to 500, just like everybody else in this godforsaken world. That's my goal. Everybody else is like, I want 1,000. I just want to get to 500. Just say that I made it. Maybe you got a bump on being with JC. You're probably right. I think we have a good rapport. But honestly, I think I have a good rapport with everybody. I think I do well on everybody's shows. I feel like I should have hit 500 a long time ago. I feel like everybody likes me. They just have, they haven't gotten to my channel. And I don't know. I'm not a professional YouTuber or whatnot, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I made a thumbnail, so maybe that's what it is. I mean, I'll just ask ChatGPT to make me a crazy thumbnail every day. Peak Bordeaux, but CD Lamb is better. It's not a good pick. Jesus. Yeah. Well, people are saying CD Lamb's not a good pick in best ball of the all. You can miss me with that one, Nez. You can miss me with that. Love you, Nez. But that makes sense. I'm not even going to read the rest of it because it's just asinine to say. He's not really a good pick. What? Clickbait me. Not today. Not today. I saw the Lord. Oh, come on. I was like, oh, he's going to ball it to me. We'll take Ray Day here. I've been talking to myself about taking more Ray Davis, so that makes sense. Since we only have one selection from Philly, I will be taking Dontavian Wicks. We had 3 more picks, right? 3 more picks. One is this man. If you take Najee, to each their own. Do they have anything updated on him? Nothing. Go to X, search Najee. I do this about every other day. He's like 5th on my current searched. What move is James Rapien making this point this offseason? I would say Najee Harris. Jacob Stott loves this move. July 15th. Calling it now, FS Chris says. Seahawks, Najee Harris to the Seahawks. All right, let's type in latest. See what it says. What happened to Najee Harris's eye? Nothing. It was not a big deal. Unsigned free agents. Immediately zoomed in on Najee Harris's eye. Wait, is Najee Harris in this picture? Oh, they even fucking Don't even look at that photo. They're just trying to mess with us. I saw the road. What did I just say? Okay, I didn't hit K-Tron. I wanted to take K-Tron there, but 7 RBs is a little overkill with the team that I have. It's a pretty well balanced team that I've built, so I'm not trying to mess it up too much. I was gonna take Tez, but I feel like that's a little overkill on this team, Tampa Bay. But who else? I have Jackson Dart. We're good on the games. Y'all, I can't remember. Giants playoff, play. Giants skip. Thank you for knowing I was talking about the New York Giants. Is it the Cowboys, baby? Do I have any Cowboys? Hey, who has? Nice, we got the 400. Whoop, whoop. I only had to not stream for a month and a half to get there. Oh, you stream too much. I can't catch up. There's just days I just can't watch your stuff. It's just I see it. I call it there. It's too long. I have a lot of people to watch. I usually watch the first hour or so, and then I I move on to the next. There's so many people streaming these days. I just can't keep up with everybody. But I do make sure I tune in. I still make sure I tune as much as I can. But sometimes your streams are just too long. Props to all the people that do watch all your stuff, though. I can't. I don't have enough time. I listen to 3X too. I'm like, I can't do it. I saw the love. Let's see here. Who do we want? Malachi Fields. Let's get ourselves a Raven. That's just spicy sriracha sauce. Ooh, CJ Daniels. Was Brazil taken? He must have been taken. Oh, so we're going to take Najee with our last pick unless I accidentally take him early, but that would be an accident. I like Mason Dyke. Dude, I love that Cam Ward grew on me on this show. Aaron Anderson, speaking my name there, but we'll go with PK. Doolin's gonna be rising up my boards in my head. I know I should take this guy more often. You know who? In that quarterback show, it's not that I forgot about him, but Mitchell Tinsley was out there scoring a lot of touchdowns. Not Andrew Yoshua. It was Mitchell Tinsley, like three of the touchdowns or 2 of the touchdowns that were on the screen. I'm almost done with every team's team art and making my own. Okay. I like it, man. It's all good. And I just go. Yeah, dude, props to all the work that you're putting in, man. It's working. It's paying out. I watched you and Dylan yesterday. All right. I watched that today while I was at work. You guys drafted some good teams there. Yeah, y'all are killing it. Everybody out there creating content. Everybody's killing it this year. My money's on, since you weren't in the competition far enough. My money's on Emo Cowboy. It's completely biased. The dude likes my stuff on X. I am not hard to buy. You like my stuff on X, you got my vote. He's constantly liking my stuff, so he has my he has my vote if I have to vote for those things. Never had him on. Never been on any of his. Well, actually, I was on the Fantasy Sanctuary, but not with him on it. It's just me and Tom. So yeah, I'll pull him for it. It sounds like he had trouble with one of his solo streams. So excited to watch. Excited to watch that. Dude, that Cups guy though, he's pretty good. That Cups guy and who's the other one? He was on Best Ball Jeopardy. Michael something. Dude, that kid's pretty good. He's good on his feet. But hands down, if he had been eliminated, Kurt Rambis is my guy. He's speaking my language. He's got the energy I like, and I understand like he's probably not for everybody, which I get why he probably was cut. Like he's got a taste that you have to get acquired to. You know what he is? He is the Tim Andercuss. Like that's the vibe he gets. Or more Jeff Feinberg. Very explosive personality. So yeah, right after we get finished with this last pick, I'm gonna go put the kids sneakily into bed, and then we'll start up a $10 10 max draft right after we get back from doing that. There's so much on this StreamYard screen outside the chat. There's a lot of chat going on today, so I appreciate that, y'all. But widgets and notes and people, like what is all this? I'm people. Okay. Notes? I didn't know there was notes. Maybe that'd be good. That's awesome. I can put notes in here. Like, I wanted to talk about this. Blah, blah, blah. I can put QR codes and polls. This is what I remember. Style. Media. What's the difference? Style media. I just hit all the default camera stuff. It didn't do nothing. That's at the load. Or did it do something? Nah, I don't see nothing. Let's see. It still has all of my. I have like all of. I have all of the music still here, which makes me laugh every time I see it. I don't really understand how it works. I should get demonetized for all the stuff that I have on here, probably, if I played it. Look, I have a banner that says JSN Hypeness. I have no idea when I made this, but it was a long time ago. It was back when I used to do tickers. I used to have tickers, man. Ooh, bathroom break. Okay. Okay. Comments. South the road. All right, let's go ahead and read off the team. We have Jahmyr Gibbs, Devontae Smith, Emeka Egbuka, Cam Scatterbo, Christian Watson, Tony Pollard, Jalen Hurts, Jackson Dart, Ricky Pearsall, Baker Mayfield, Isaiah Likely, Jalen McMillions, and millions, Brent Strange, Tank Bigsby, A.D. Mitchell, Brady Davis, Devontae Wicks, Elijah Stratz, Mr. Dyke, and Najee Harris. I mean, pretty good team. Pretty good team, if I do say so myself. Probably one of my better ones. It's actually my only second share of Tony Pollard. That's pretty crazy. Blake Jackson, Mr. Blake, yo. All right, y'all. Give me about a minute and a half to 2 minutes. I will play a song while I gotta go put these kids into the bedroom, and then I'll be right back. So let's just say bathroom break. Let's. Where did I find this thing? Bathroom break, and we'll make me big. Oh, that's what he was talking about. Hold up. Style. I don't like that. Yeah, let's put that back there. And then let's put on a song. Yeah, I'll be right back. Wait 1 second. Trying to be quiet and drop the remote. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and make a deposit while we're here. $10. Deposit now. ... I'm jumping. A lot of these things I can figure it out. There it is. All right. 400K, 10 entry. Clicking enter. Hold on. I want to make sure you guys can see this. So you guys jump in at the same time as I do. Jumping in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6 of 12. Perfect. Contest details. Going again. We're doing in the $10 tournament this time. I don't have that many $25 to spare. I don't want to max it too early. So I always love this music that I found. I spent like 2 hours finding all this music one time. One of them's Christmas music though, but I do care. Oh, this one's spooky. What's this one? This is my Bridgerton song. I got 50 of them done. I've done 6 chain movers done already. Hope they have more chain movers. Yeah, it's getting kind of. I think the 10 will fill easily. I think they'll have a bunch of $3. I think after that one fills up, I guarantee they're going to run like 7 more $3 at a smaller pool. They did that a couple years ago, and I was just max entering all the $3. They did it like they did something else a couple years ago. They did a bunch of $1. I was just a smash. I did like 600 drafts with just $1. Oh, hope for some better outlooks this year. You know, I didn't have a bad year last year. It's probably one of my better years the last couple of years, but I just need to get to the finals, man. Of course, they give Mr. Bryant Smith a number one pick. I get the 3. I love being on the top half of the draft. All right, Sev, show yourself, homie. Show yourself in the chat. Tell me who you are in the chat now. Seb was in our previous draft in the Millie Maker. He's now in this draft. How do I contest details? How do I look at entrance? Where's Sev? I'm gonna Google you, Sev. 1, 2, 3, 4. Search Google. Dave Severino, PEO consultant. Got you on full blast right here, buddy. He's a CPA. I don't know. I don't really know what he does. I don't understand how LinkedIn works. Penn State University. About Dave, specialized in helping small to mid-sized financial service companies. I see you, Dave. And you, Dave. I've had more of the back of the half this year. I have not. I've been blessed with the front half. Unfortunately, lately, though, I've been getting a lot of back half. Obviously, I got a couple today in the front half, but a lot of them have been. My Justin Jefferson has gone up. Let's just put it that way. I have a lot of Justin Jefferson. I think literally one of the greatest wide receivers of our time, besides Jamar. And he's being drafted as like wide receiver 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of wild to me. Give me Chase. The base. Oh, base. Turn off the music. It's distracting me. I'm like, la da 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 da. I do want to see the ones ahead. Okay. Okay. Pretty sure these are all pre-made ones here. Is it the one I played for you as in my Battenberg? That one's good. Good vibe. Bubbles dancing. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I thought I had more. They must have deleted it. Only upload music you have made or you're authorized to use. It's a heartbeat. Oh my God. No, thank you. I'm already scared I'm going to have a heart attack. We do not need to have a heartbeat bouncing in my ears. Jesus. Hey, Robert. Hey, oh, yeah. How we doing, buddy? Oh, good to be back. Dropped 65. We kind of hit a wall at 60, and then the last 2 weeks I've been back on track. Not, see, we went let's say off track. With just life. Is going to happen. We're not going to be 100% on diet control. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna. I want to experience life too. You know what I'm saying? So I had the anniversary where I had my 40-ounce steak. Yeah, I didn't eat all of it at once. Did it make it through the night? No, but I, like you can't hold back a steak. So it's not the steak's fault. I didn't. But yeah, happy to announce I did not get the explosive diarrhea that's been going around the United States. That one missed me. I've been. They didn't tell you. They don't tell you when you start dieting, and eating a little bit less, you don't poop as much. Well, I don't poop at all anymore. I used to poop pretty regularly, like at least once a day, maybe 2 to 3 times a day. Let's be honest, like 2 or 3 times a day. I poop once every 3 days. I guess it's when you just don't eat as much, you don't poop as much. That makes sense. Also, I've been dieting now for a few months, and then I was like, man, how are we still spending so damn much money, like on groceries? We weren't spending money on me, that's for sure. We found out that we were paying about $800 to $1,000 for the baby to eat because we were getting like these big pouches, that were meat because he was like underweight. So we got him the good stuff, essentially. It's a penga. All right, we're gonna go Nico here, and then we're gonna see if Josh Allen makes it back to me. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Yeah, we're gonna go Josh Allen with a combo of Joe Burrow if I do get him. If you don't get him, ain't no big deal. I'm gonna grab a Conky. If I don't give a Conky, we're gonna get him. Change things up. Da, 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 da. What happens if I Google everybody's name? I ain't gonna Google you Bando. I ain't gonna touch you like that. What's BP? Let's search Google for BCP. All right, this dude's on Twitter. He's got 3,000 followers. Full-time DFS/betting, part-time tilting. He is followed by Sal Hodman, CJ Beast. Okay. He's a basketball guy. It's a lot of NBA stuff. Doesn't tweet often. Okay. Looks like a Boston fan. I'm probably on the clock. Oh shit. George Pickens in school. That's not a bad combo. Actually, I don't mind that. Oh, O'Reilly's auto part. See, this is what happens when I get distracted. I just miss things. All right, now we were searching Dayon Zabar. Dayon Zabar, real estate tech investor. All right, let's see what this person's on YouTube. Okay. Gotta figure out who I'm drafting against, people. Let's check that the LinkedIn. Real estate, tech, health, and more. Los Angeles, California. UCLA, Anderson School of Management. Articles by Dion. He works in IT. Cool. Good stuff, Dion. What about D Hayes, 22? You know, I knew a D Hayes in football at college. Or was that high school? I don't know. It's not high school. I knew a Hayes. I am Hayes. D Hayes, 22 RCF. For rally cars for sale. I am Hayes. Let's see here. I have no opinions on this post. Bragg. Bragg eye. Search Google. What do we got here? What is this? This dude's a crazy biker dude. This dude's got some crazy. What in the world? Yeah, not for me, buddy. Not for me. Uh, Good luck on the draft. Thank you, Acevedo. If you're in this draft, let me know, buddy. Let me know. Are we gonna get Neighbors 2 go full zero RB? Tempt me, I dare you. I'll do it. I'll do it, Dayon. I have space to make this work. I can make it work. What am I gonna lose $8? No. All right, $10. I promise I'll be okay. This might be our last year doing it. We don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see how what happens down the line. But this could be our last year streaming. There's a lot of towns out there now. It's getting watered down. You know, not everybody can support everybody else. We'll see how they do. You know, the next year or so. Yeah, we might be focusing on the family while this happens, and I just might just do things with RPS. They got a lot of things brewing over there, so. Oh fuck! No, I need to run it back. We go toot toot. Oh, why did I not see Joe Burrow? If we don't get him, we don't get him. If we get him, awesome. But if we don't get him, it's okay. I was just locked in and getting a running back there. Chase Brown can take him right here. He may not get taken by him because he's already got a quarterback. Where's the Higgins drafter? That would be a good spot, but he's also kind of light at wide receiver. He may feel the need to grab him. So, regardless, I feel pretty good on my quarterback position. I can get Dak, I can get Stroud, I can get, my boy Jackson Dart. Do I have Jackson Dart here? I know I got a couple over there. Got a few Jackson Darts rookie cards. I went and bought spent $10. No, I spent $8. $8 on a rookie auto patch for Lad McConkey. And then I got this Matthew Golden. I don't know, I like it. What number is he? I thought he was 0. Is he 22 or is he 0? On the pink flash. Oh, I have more cards right here. What are these ones? Devontae Adams, Luther Burden on the pink flash. Is that Greg Zabel? No, Tate Rutledge. Cars. Kyle Williams, Wendy, and I don't remember this guy from whatever that's called, the Muppets. That was on the clock for a second. I'm fucking distracted up. I gotta go through the rest of this list. I gotta see everybody. Sir Caterpillar. Please tell me you're on Twitter or something. Sir Caterpillar on Instagram. What we got here? I don't listen to music, but it seems pretty good. There's a dude messaging me on my weight loss. I didn't post anything. I looked in at this dude's thing. He's like, it's right before I started trying to get like to lose weight. And I was like, I might like follow this guy, maybe learn something or two. I don't like when people talk to me. And I know that sounds really antisocial because I talk to people, you guys on here, but though I don't know, like maybe it's the vibe I just get from people. I just don't like. People are too excited to talk to me. But introverts. Where is Dak? Dak's a 79. Take QJ here, right? And then we're going to take Dak. Yeah, unless somebody gets sick. I already got out of the queue. But if for some reason Dak goes, we'll take Justin on the back end. That way, either way, we're good to go. My boy Bando's got a Jameer Gibbs, Devontae Smith, Chris Olave, David Montgomery, Mike Evans. Team is looking solid. Solid. Jadarian Price, nice. And Jalen Hurts. I thought you'd go Jalen Hurts, but I wasn't going to say nothing. Search Google for good 24. A Rockwell enthusiast. All right, so take Dak and hope Herbert falls. Goody. Let's see here. Dan Goody. Handmade furniture from Austin, Texas. Did he post anything? Nope, nothing posted. So I'm going to say you're Goody from Instagram. And you married a chick with no hair. That's cool. I don't think I could do that. I mean, obviously, people get cancer or stuff like that. But can't help that one. But I'm not into the no hair look for males. To each their own. If you like that, that's your oh the world is your oyster. You can do whatever the hell you can like whatever you want. But that's just too boyish for me. That I would like. It would be in my head. Like, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I had my wife has very feminine features, so it's like it's also like I think the women that are all muscling up, it's a little too much for me. I do want a woman in shape, but when they get all too muscular, I'm like, it's a little too much for me. Like she could be in my head. I'm like, she could beat me up now. I don't think I ever came across a woman more muscular than I before I met my wife. So never had that issue. Definitely see them all the time now, though. Women are getting in shape, man. They're getting in hella shape. The Cowboys and the Giants play each other, so that's a nice little Week 17 matchup that wasn't intending. That kind of worked out on its own. Houston plays the Packers. That's like that Monday night. So this team made it to Monday Night Football. I have like a player going that night, which is nice. And Najee could easily be the RB1 there. Where do I have him going? A lot of places. So whoever signs him, good for me. This person has too close of a name with the vehicle Audi, so Baaaackk 024. Just so you know, there's an Audi affordable 2014 to 2015 Audi oiler cooler. Wesley West. I feel like I know Wesley West. I feel like I've been in his drafts before. Apparently, it's a very popular name. That one is kind of everywhere. A lot of just Wesley, though. Let's go, RJ Harvey. Yeah. Take that chance. I don't have any RJ Harvey really. I just started taking him recently. He could easily have the job over in Denver, or at least more of a secured role, to start off with. Oh, still too old to be staying up too late, y'all. It's 12:01, so 12 o'clock in the evening. Nothing falling. Would have preferred Scatterbo. Was you worried you were gonna take Hurts? A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Because then I'd had to have a dilemma. I only see you draft from the 3. It's because that's all I need to draft from. I do love drafting from the 3. I do get a lot of that draft position, and I love it. I mean, I I don't know, like the draft gods are going to come and smite me, but I feel like there's something with me not taking the top 2 guys and messing with the algorithm of the pick that you get. And I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, like this is just my mental game that's been in there because I had at one point I was at 40%, right? But I feel like taking Jamar Chase is signifying to the algorithm that makes the draft choices say he still hasn't had a top 2 pick or something. And it's a weird theory, and it's probably debunked and whatever. But man, I have got a lot of 1 through 4. I've had a lot, and specifically the third hole, which is great for me. I really like getting Brooks or Corum there. Yeah, I really wanted one of them, but I also needed my brain just said I needed another quarterback. So I agree. I love Brooks and Corum to get one of them, but it wasn't meant for this team. And I don't have a lot of Harvey, and I really do think that they're gonna. I don't have enough of that running back room, and I think they could be a decent room. You know what I mean? Like I'm taking a bunch of the Washington room. I'm usually taking at least one of them every draft, if I can. Obviously, if it's not there, I can't take them. But I have a lot of each of those players. Like I'm taking a lot of rooms, and I don't have any of the Denver room because I don't care for J.K. Dobbins. I'll just never get watching him like limp, Greg Jennings that's video game style across the goal, past defenders. Um, I'd rather just take a shot on the upset of RJ Harvey. Probably won't be the guy. Like I was taking a lot more Jonah Coleman early. Kind of slowed down on him and Nicholas Singleton at the same time. Those running backs, because those are the kind of running backs that I always fall for that don't produce. So I'm like, I have been trying to do better with self-control when it comes to not just drafting players, just to draft them because I think they should get a spot. Like last year, I drafted a lot of Brashard Smith and Jalen Royal. It's like, okay, there's this huge role. These players are who they drafted. I should get the role that I think they should have. That's not how football works. They have to earn it. Jalen Rolls was sick or missed some camp, and then Rashard Smith started to get in at the very end, but they just brought in Kenneth Walker. I highly doubt that Rashard Smith is a big part of their plans, so it is what it is. A lot of tight ends running off here. Cream soda made by Mountain Dew. 0. Not trusting again. I got 5 receivers already. Oh, got taken anyways. Travis Kelsey, welcome to the squad. Yes. Little week 17 matchup there with Kelsey and Johnson. Nothing crazy. We're about to get our week 17 matchup that if Mark Andrews and Jamar Chase smash week 17, the boy's making a lot of money, one way or another. I've been drafting all around those players specifically. It's my favorite week 17 matchup. I do think that the Bengals and the Ravens could be the game you need week 17. I understand it's outdoors, winter time. I don't know who they're at, but I don't think it really matters, to be honest, who they're at. Bengals versus Ravens. 15. December 31st. New Year's Eve, dude. I want to go. Like there's a lot of things that are happening very similar to the year I wanted. One, making a huge percentage of our chase again, having a lot of Chris Godwin, like a lot of the same players that I have a lot of Najee Harris, which I actually didn't have a lot the year that I wanted, but he was on that team that I went with, right? So there's that. Like I've become really close on a lot of like big tournaments in golf and other sports. It's very reminiscent to the year I won it. If I would have just taken down one of these tournaments, that'd be great because then I could say it's exactly like it. But I'm like, should I just book my vacation to Austin, Texas for New Year's Eve? For those that don't know, I went down. We booked a vacation down to Austin, Texas. It's where I love Austin. I love the vibe of Austin, Texas. The bar scene there is pretty fun. It's a little bit more violent and ghetto now, but there's like probably 100 bars up and down the downtown 6th Street, and little places to eat, pizza places. Like, there's this like sausage place, like it's a glorified hot dog stand. You know what I'm saying? And Oh, dude, 7 beers later, like you go out there and you have this sausage, and then 20 feet to your left down the street, that the street's closed, but they got a pizza place you can buy by the slice. It's like, it's fat man heaven. You know what I mean? And then, after that, you get your belly filled and it's not quite, closing up time, you can head over to the Dual and Piano Bar and you got some great music. God, Austin, Texas, man. Would do again. Would do again. And we went there for our not our anniversary, for our New Year's Eve, the year I won it. Oh, I that's it. Anyways, don't need to talk about her. But we went there and um, we we were leaving the next day, or we're leaving that Sunday. So I can't remember if there was a game that Thursday. Regardless, like I'm sitting at the bottom, right? And I look at my team. COVID had struck my team. I don't remember who exactly was, and somebody had just went out on IR. Think it was Godwin. I could be wrong. Like, I pull it up on my phone. Who was I actually out? Let's see here, photos. I love that I put it as DFS. So Chris Godwin had just gone on IR. Let's see. Did somebody draft? Someone drafted my Houston guy? Oh. Giants, Dallas, and Cincinnati. I got nothing. Guess let's say Jalen McMillions. So I had Robert Tunyon, who was out for the year. Chris Godwin had just got his knee shredded up by somebody. Pretty sure it was the Saints. Chubb got pretty much sat during half of that game, but this is prior. So I guess Chris Godwin out, Robert Tunyon out for that whole year. Elijah Moore had gotten COVID, so he was out for that game. Kadarius Toney, I think, also got COVID, but he was listed out. Josh Reynolds really didn't play that much, but he produced a little bit. I think I had Damian Williams from the Chicago. He didn't really produce much. And then Jared Goff either had a shoulder injury or he had COVID as well. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of my 20 players with fat zeros. And then Myles Gaskin, wasn't listed as the starting running back, but he did get some time as the starting running back once or twice, but, put up 2 points. Nick Chubb put up 5 points. So half of my teams put less than 10 points. So, like, the starting roster was practically the nuts starting roster. That first win. With obviously Jamar Chase putting up 58. Jesus, man. It's crazy. 58, 38, 21. Cooper Kupp, hit the wide receiver 3 with 21 points is wild. Najee with 32. Devin Singletary with 26. Tom Brady and Gronk with a total of 50 points together. And then Mike Williams with my flex with 15. Dude, I hit the absolutely nuts that day. How many places is that? 50, it's 100, 50, 200. It's like 230 something. I think it was 236. Wild. I just saw that it took Bryce Young. Whatever. I don't mind auto drafting a player here and there. I'm over it. I think auto drafting is okay mixed in. Yeah, you get somebody you like. Also, that's another thing that I like doing more now than I have. I do auto draft. I play off my auto draft. Like I'll auto draft the first 3 rounds occasionally now. Obviously, I need to adjust things because I need to move ETN back because of the. I'm wrong. I was wrong about ETN. Um, I need to move him back, but I'll just like start off with whatever it wants to give me. Don't I shouldn't have my input. Like any more input into my decision because I've already adjusted the ranks to what I should like. So it should be what I want in the first 3 rounds. Like it should be whatever the top guy is. That's what it should be. Because I've already adjusted. I shouldn't be reaching any more than I already am. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you? Like I already adjusted it. I understand that I'm already going to be light on certain players, but I need to practice. It's not jumping too far off my ranks because I already adjusted where I think they should be. I trust in God, my Savior, the one. We need running backs. Crazy. We're good at wide receiver for a while. Probably be a 3773. What are we doing here, Mr. Brent Smith? What are we doing? We stopped at Hurts when we last paid attention. Brock Purdy, nice, nice, nice. Did you get Mike Evans? Yeah, Mike Evans. Jonathan Brooks, Tyler Shuck. Good, good. Go there. Jawan Johnson, Cooper. You got Cooper. Sheesh. Oh, and Sadiq. I like it. But Sadiq falls kind of crazy. We need running backs. Sean Tucker is my guy. For those that haven't watched the quarterback series on Netflix, I highly suggest it. It's kind of a weird season because like all of them kind of suck, right? Like all of them, all the quarterbacks. It covers Jaden Daniels, Joe Flacco, uh, Cam Ward, and Baker Mayfield. Hope you didn't want Florida. No, I'm not a Florida guy. That's my buddy Eric. It was between him and Trey Harris. Trey Harris, and no, yeah, I need to focus on running backs right now. Uh, I think that would have been a great series if they would have had Bryce Young. That dude is so quiet. Like you don't. I'd love to hear more from him. Oh, people. Oh, people. Post Malone has a trading card. Oh, there's also a app that I've been using. I think I've made like $100 on it. Is a Triumph. Hope you didn't. Triumph. I don't have an affiliation or anything like that. I'm just like saying like I haven't inputted any money. They you can play games. Like I play this thing. I play. It's called WordLink. Let's see if I go big head first, just for a little second. I play. Oh, five. So like I only got 4 cents in there right now, but I've won $100. You know what I'm saying? Like in total so far, and you get free deposits like every 2 to 3 hours. If you beat their little game, you get to spin this little wheel. You never get the 20, right? But like occasionally, like there's a little cash one, and you'll get like a 25 cents. And I'm pretty good at the Wordle type game, whatever. And I turned 25 cents because they had the thing way too low. I think it was a glitch. I got it up to $15. And then I was like, and then I started competing against other people and I realized I'm better than a lot of people on there. And I was just like, as long as you win, if you win three and then lose one, you're profitable. So you just got to win 75%, kind of thing. And I'm pretty good at it. I think it says top 5% player. So our running backs are 7, 10, 10, 10, 7. So sevens and tens. Let's get us another 7. Even it out. Okay, drawn out. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put up what I am drafting for the last 3 spots. If you take them, you take them. You ain't going to hurt my feelings. Yeah. Last 3 spots. I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. That's why I trust him. Oh, it was 328, right? Let's go ahead and put Najee at the bottom. Take Najee, you take Najee. I'll take whatever he gives me. For this being a $10 draft, a little bit on the cheaper side, nobody did anything too crazy except here at Mr. Goody 24. In all reality, not like too crazy, so it is what it is. I feel like I had a crazy start, but it was a pretty good start. Like how often you get Nico, George Pickens, and Jamar Chase? It's not too often. So, AJ Brown, Drake London's a little wild. I'll be honest with you, we have a very similar team. Like similar bets, I should say. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. There's like a whole bunch of games though, and like you don't have to pay any money, and you can just take out. And then I transferred my money over to they have a card one too, which I've been getting at the card ripping stuff or whatever. And you can take it and take it to you can take it to Rips. I just wanted you to take me to Rips. Where you can open up like card packs for $1, which is pretty cool. Which I opened up $1 one, and I got a 10-cent card. but they paid me for it. So I'm like, okay, I got money. You know, what I'm saying, like, I got money for free money, and I had a chance of getting a card and then sending it to myself. It's a Pokemon card, but this is what it is. GameStop has some crazy stuff going on too. And oh yeah, it's just future things. And there may not be football content every day on this channel. I might just start playing games and stuff like that. Um, there's just not a lot happening constantly, so I'm like, I'm not gonna waste everybody's time on talking for a couple hours on bullshit that I don't really need to be. Nobody cares that much about what I have to say by myself for that long. And if yes, we'll be doing drafts. We'll be doing plenty of drafts. Not a lot of millie makers, partially because I already have a stream where I do that with JSU. Feel free to hop in, try to snipe me, do all that stuff. I'll be happily rather do that with my own dime, my channel on a contest I can care less about. Like, please have fun. Like, take my guys, do what you know what I'm doing. You guys have see the ranks while you were drafting here. See the queue. Have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like on these other ones. It ain't hurt my feelings if you take my guy. I feel like I heard somebody else. I think it might have been who was talking about. It's like, I don't want to stream all this because you lose all the EV that you get whilst playing with other people. Like the draft I did during the day, it's like I don't want to be with people I know. Maybe one at the max, and it's like the RPS streams are sharp streams, and it's like, yeah, it's cool and everything. Like I don't mind doing it because it's more like an underdog draft. You have all these sharp people, you know what I mean? So it's not as fun to me. I enjoy being over on DraftKings for the craziness of it all. If you don't get that kind of craziness over on, if you're like over on Underdog, because everybody over there is a sharp player for the most part, so you get all these basic teams. So man, oh man. All right, all right. If you are in the draft, speak up or forever hold your peace, because I ain't reading these teams twice. All these extra tabs here. Make me crash my stream up in here. Yeah. Y'all gonna make me close my stream. Uh, oh wait, who? I'm on Facebook by accident. Okay. Back. Did we get any more likes? How many likes did we get? We got 7 likes. Hey, we should get this to 10. We should get this to 10. If you are here and you haven't liked, go ahead, bump it up. I'll appreciate it. All right, so your boy got Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, George Pickens, Malik Neighbors, Bayshaw Tootin, Quentin Johnson, Dak Prescott, RJ, I almost called him Shaw Harvey, RJ Harvey, Jackson Dart, Travis Kelsey, Mark Andrews, the old men in the room, Jalen McMillions, Bryce Young, Tank Bigsby, Sean Tucker, Ray Davis, Keytron Allen, Chris Brazil, Jatavian Sanders, and Najee Harris. And then one of my OGs. There's about 15 OGs. You know what I'm saying? Like I got in my holster that I always call them OGs. Bando is one of them. He's got Gibbs, Smith, Olave, David Montgomery, Mike Evans, Jadarian Price. Let's click and Jadarian Price, Jalen Hurts, Brock Purdy, Jonathan Brooks, Tyler Shuck, Dallas Goodere, Jawan Johnson, Amar Cooper, good, Mr. Sadiq. I don't know why I can't remember if I did percent contingency. Ryan Flournoy, Braylon Allen, Dontavian Wicks, Troy Franklin, Tyquan Thornton. 10 seconds on the clock. Bando selects. I don't know where he's going to go here. Stay. Ty Johnson. Not what I would have thought. Good pick. Good pick. Great. Yeah. Very worth it. That's a really good team. That's well built. You got, Sonic and Knuckles back on the same team, but pretty well built. 377 is me. 3410 would you get running back wise? Okay. 269, 269, 267, 267. All right, nothing crazy. Oh, it was crashing as this was wrapping up. Oh no. Oh no. No bueno, dude. Well, it's a really good team, so don't have to worry about much. You don't have to worry about much. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Any day that I am available, and we'll be on around ish o'clock, depending on everything goes and whatnot. So the little ones are going to be a little bit under the little girl's a little bit under the weather tomorrow because she's going to have one of her teeth pulled. So she's going to be on a little bit on the sad side, and I'm going to have to do a lot of dad stuff. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. And then we'll be back as much as I can. And then once StreamYard says I can't do it here, we'll probably play some games, do that until we get some more free StreamYard stuff. We'll figure it out. We're going to be all over the place, and we'll be making content every day as much as we can until I leave. And then once I leave, I might do the stream with JSU that Thursday as best I can. And then, we're going to be streaming a lot in August and in September. So please make sure we hit the like button, share this out, reply with a comment later on, when you see it the next day. Hey, Felix asked me to write Buffalo in the comment section. Just something. Just spread something in there. I think it helps the algorithm when people comment in there. And I'll just say thanks, and I'll put that in there, and we'll be good to go. I think we can get to 500 subscribers, and we will do something. We'll do something. I don't know what we'll do yet. A marathon stream, I've done them. They're probably my most profitable / thing to do. We'll think about it. But it might be something else. Because I don't know if I can do 25. I don't know if I can do, maybe we do 26, or something along those lines. We'll see. We'll see what the whatever, we'll see what's going on. We got to hit 500 though. We're at 401. We got 99. We got 99 lives, but Jane what? All right. It's been fun. It's been real fun. There, guys.